What's going on, guys, and welcome to a quick requested video about some of the settings that I currently use when I play my FC24 My Player Career series. Now, I do want to throw some disclaimers out there that yes, I am currently playing on PC. When I first downloaded FC24, I was running into a lot of crashing where it took anywhere from 6 to 8 hours just to get one video out. The game would just constantly crash all the time, and it was really frustrating, especially with the current specs that I was running on my computer. Now, before I jump into this, guys, I do just want to let you guys know that hey, because I am playing on PC, some of the settings that I have might not work for the people who are playing on consoles. But if you guys can go ahead and tweak it just to kind of mimic some of the stuff that I have and it works for you, by all means, go ahead and do it. And hopefully, you guys will have success with that. So let me just go off and kick it off with just showing the specs that I'm currently running with my system. Now, for my main display, I am running a 4K display with my monitor, and I'm running a NVIDIA RTX 4090. The current processor that I'm using is the i9 4900K with a 3.2 gigahertz. I do have 96 gig of RAM, and yeah, that might be overkill, but hey, I want to make sure that I have enough power to run everything that I need to run, especially with the video editing and the games and potential streaming that I'm going to be starting to do as well. I just didn't want any hiccups or anything when I am doing that. Now, as I said before, I was running into a lot of issues when it came to recording and the game was actually crashing. And all I did was I used to go through and I used to change all the settings that were inside of the NVIDIA control panel. And if you guys don't know how to pull that up, I'll show you. So you just right click on your screen. It's going to come with show options, go to control panel, and it's going to pop this up. When this comes up, I went in here pretty much and kind of changed a lot of the settings, but it wasn't working for me. And I had to go back in and just reset everything after I reinstalled, like got rid of the old drivers that I had, did a complete new reinstall. Didn't do the express option, but did the custom option to get everything in. And eventually everything just started working. I just left everything as default in here. So I didn't change anything. Everything is running at quality so that you guys can see it. I'm not touching anything. For my settings on this side, I wish I could get this a little bit bigger, but this is currently what I have. Everything here is typically just default settings. I haven't come in here and I haven't changed anything at all. And again, you guys can just go through and you guys can just pause at any time just to make sure that you guys have the correct settings that I'm currently using if you guys are experiencing any issues. So there we go. And that's pretty much it. Everything else, I haven't come in here and I haven't touched anything. The G Sync, all of this stuff. Oh, I think I do have this enabled, but I think this comes automatically because of the monitor that I'm using. So it automatically turns this on. But, if you guys don't have that, then it should be off for you. So there we go. As far as the display configuration goes inside the game, these are the current game settings that I am using. Again, my resolution might be different from some of yours because I am playing with a 4K monitor. It will show the specific monitor that you are using for your resolution. Some might be 1080p or some might be 1440p. It just depends. Windows borderless is what I have chosen to use. This works for me. Again, I don't see an issue playing in full screen, but I prefer to play this in Windows borderless. Because I'm playing in Windows borderless, though, the refresh rate is grayed out and I can't change it. But if you were to go to your full screen, then you have the option to change this. But because I'm playing Windows borderless, this is fine and I don't have to worry about it. I haven't seen any frame rate issues playing with Windows borderless at 60 frames. So everything seems to work fine for me. My frame rate inside the game, I've locked it to 60 frames per second. You guys can test this and see if it works. VSync, I have this turned off. Dynamic resolution is off. Cutscene quality. Now, I have tried this at both full and at half, and I've seen the same exact issues. Nothing really changes. When I put it at full, I still see in the initial part of the cutscene, I still see a little bit of lagging. And then when I put it at half, I still see a little bit of lagging. So there's no real difference. I just keep it at half just for sakes, just leave it there. For the stranded hair base, I've seen a lot of videos for this one to say to turn this off, but I haven't had an issue with this. So I just left it on. The render quality and the grass quality, crowd quality, I have kept all of these to auto. I've tried playing them on low. I was still experiencing issues. I tried putting them on medium and high, still experiencing the same issues. So ever since I put them to auto, I haven't had any issues with it. So this has all worked for me. So personally, playing on auto works for me. It might not work for you guys, but again, test this out, guys. See what works for you. And for me, as you guys can see from the videos actually look pretty good when it's playing on auto. so I'm not losing any quality, to be honest. Everything else for my sliders, these are all the same. These are all default. I haven't changed them. User sliders, CPU sliders, these are all default. I don't mess with these. The visual indicators go, guys. These are the settings that I'm using. I leave the hood, show the player name default. The indicator faded, I leave that on. This I turned off because I've seen a lot of videos saying to turn this off because it's pretty demanding to have it on. So I've turned mine off. And then switch. This is off the player base difficulty indicator. I don't know why that is even there. So that's off for me. Hold to skip. That's on. Uh, time and score display, that's on. I want to see the clock and I want to see everything that's on there. There are some videos out there that says to turn all of this stuff off just so that it's better for you on your performance. But I haven't seen any issues with these, so these are perfectly fine. The precision pass visuals, I've turned those off and turned the radar off as well. Indicator, those are off. And then down here at the bottom, these are where I've seen a lot of people say, hey, these stuff right here can cause your game to crash every now and then and can cause performance issues. So I just have them off because the scrolling lines up, I don't need it. The connecting monitor, I turn it off. Input overlay off. Hypermotion inside overlays, I turn these off, but occasionally I'll see them pop up every now and then in the player performance widget. I see these pop up all the time, even though I have them turned off. So I don't know what's going on, but hey, camera. I don't know if any of this has any issues on performance wise, but these are the settings that I'm using for my camera in my series. Everything else is 0 here. And then for the match, these are my current settings. I play 5 minutes, halves, ultimate difficulty, and competitor mode. I turn this on because just playing with this off, it makes the game a little bit too easy, I think. So I keep this on. The game doesn't become as fun when this is on. So turn this off. And subtitles, all of that stuff. This is all the same. So these are the current settings that I am using for my current playthrough. Hopefully this was helpful for those who are on PC. You know, if you guys are having issues, try uninstalling or clearing out all of your drivers and then reinstalling it, and hopefully that will work for you. So for those who are on consoles, if you guys are having issues, I would say start from going through your display configuration and just kind of mess with. I don't think you can change your frame rate and your refresh rate on consoles, but you might be able to change some of these other stuff. Try turning some of these off and see if it works for you. Try putting your rendering qualities, all your qualities on auto, and then see if that works for you. Hopefully it does, and you guys can get to experience the game like the way that I'm experiencing it. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Again, everyone's case might be a little bit different, so it's a matter of trial and error. And you know, you bought the game, you spend your money on the game, so you shouldn't have to be doing this trial and error. The game should come ready to play for everyone. So that's something on EA's part that they need to actually do. But yeah, hopefully this helps, guys. So if you guys have any questions and I am able to answer it, go ahead, leave it in the comment section. I'll try to answer it and try to give you the best knowledge that I have. If I can't give you an answer, I'll try to refer you to another video or something that you guys can get that would probably be able to help you guys. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.